Right, hey everybody, Myo here, and I'm kind of upset because, our rating's at 1475 right now. Kind of bums me out. Number of battles, 60, 29 wins and 31 losses, and we have an opponent with a rating of like 1519, Jeremy from I think the US. Hopefully we can pick up a win here, that'd be nice, because I really need to get a win. I'm starting to get bummed out, not being able to win games when I was able to like get up to 1700 rating back in... I think I was able to get to like 1600 back in 2016, and then 2015 I was able to get to 1700. So that's why I'm a little bummed out, but it's alright, it's alright. We're gonna go Oranguru, Hariyama, that gives me the fake out. So I can set up Trick Room. He does have Porygon too, so he could reverse Trick Room. That's a little annoying to deal with. I could also bring, like, Torkoal Lilligant. I could also do that. But I think I might go with Torkoal Snorlax. I'm trying to think here. Is that what I want to do? How do I deal with the Mudsdale? Do I bring Tapu Fini? What does Tapu Fini help me with? Tapu Fini helps me with, like, not much on his team, actually. That looks like a pretty solid team that he's got. So I guess we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with what we got here. Let's see, what is Jeremy gonna lead with? He's got a... I like his team, actually. I like it a lot. It looks pretty well-rounded. And you see some things you don't see too often, like the anchor Pokemon. And so that's gonna probably throw me off a little bit. But I'm going to try my best. I don't know the moves that thing normally carries. So I do need to start working on my VGC 2017 moveset guide videos. Because those honestly help me out. Like, they help me out probably more than they help other people out. But I do hope that they help other people out as well. I do hope that. I'm thinking we Trick Room. And I suppose Fake Out onto... the Tapu Koko would be my best option, right? I mean, I know I don't know if Nihilego can one-hit Oranguru. He is Poison Rock, correct? I believe he's Poison Rock. Poison Rock, and he normally has Power Gem. Oh, he's going to withdraw Tapu Koko. Should have faked out the other one. That's actually a pretty solid play, bringing in Mudsdale, knowing that you're going to get faked out. Oh, I guess that's actually a really good solid play, because either way, faking out either of those two Pokemon is not the best option for me. Because there's the stamina increase, and then the other fake out on the other Pokemon wouldn't have affected him at all. So I actually really like that play by my opponent. That was really solid. We are going to get this burn, though. So we are Guts Hariyama, so that's awesome for us. I think we actually instruct our Hariyama to knock off the Delmise? I'm not sure what that thing is, but I know it's like a Ghost Grass type. He's gonna high horsepower. I don't know how much damage that does, so hopefully I survive, and I do survive. However, we are seeing the... whatever Z move that is, I don't know. I think it's gonna be like the... is it Bloom Doom? Is it the plant one? It is Bloom Doom. And it could be on my... Hariyama. It is on my Hariyama. That might knock me out. It does knock me out. Wow, okay. So he actually went first under Trick Room. So he's got some slow stuff there. I didn't think his like, I didn't feel like his team would have Trick Room, but then again, that's just me not knowing speed tier. So Mudsdale and that Delamize thing is like really slow. I'm gonna instruct Torkoal, and I think I'm gonna instruct Eruption because I know that I can't instruct the Solar Beam, and I don't know if Solar Beam's a one-hit knockout anyway. So I feel like this is my best bet since Eruption is neutral. But the thing that I'm worried about is high horsepower. I feel like will definitely knock out Torkoal. So there's the Eruption. Delamize does protect. Oh, but I can't really instruct it properly, can I? Because he's going to go next. We do survive though, so I mean that's nice, but it doesn't really matter too much because of the whole, you know, losing a lot of HP from that high horsepower. But I can go for a Heat Wave next turn. And a Heat Wave should definitely be enough to pick up the knockout. So I think I'm actually going to go for a Psychic into the Mudsdale and a Heat Wave here. Actually, no, I think Dolomise still goes, I think it's slower than my Oranguru if I saw that correctly. So I think this is still the correct thing to do. He's going to withdraw the Dolomise. What's he bringing in? Nihilego. So we are going to go for the Heat Wave. Mudsdale avoids it. That is not what I wanted to see at all. That's definitely what he wanted to see, but not what I wanted to see. We get the burn on Nihilego, so that could be useful. He's going to Rock Slide. Are we going to avoid it? Come on. Avoid for avoid? No? Okay. He knocks out Torkoal. And Oranguru flinches and can't move. So what can we do here? What do we have? We have Snorlax as our last Pokemon. And our opponent is playing... I feel like he's playing very well. I think we can Psychic the Nihilego. And I suppose we're going to want to set up curses, right? So let's go ahead and set up a curse. Nihilego protects. I should have went for the more like defensive, strategic instruct curse play. I should have done that. That would have been cool. Mudsdale has close combat? What? I did not know that. I honestly did not know that. 100% honest with you guys, did not know that. Mentions return to normal. I feel like I have to Trick Room and Protect. I'm assuming he'll go for... He might go for like a... he might just double into Oranguru, or he might go for a Rock Slide, hoping for a flinch, and then target the Oranguru with Nihilego. Sludge Bomb. Let's see, it looks like it's going to be like a double in, but I don't know. Well, no, because Oranguru should be faster. Well, no, it doesn't matter because Trick Room is like negative priority. High horsepower. Okay, we do get the Trick Room off, so that's awesome. So that's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. And I definitely want to Psychic the Nihilego. And I guess I should probably just return into the Mudsdale, but that thing is +2 defense. What am I? +1 attack? So I guess it's not horrible. Let's do that. Let's do that. Hopefully it's enough at that low of HP, but I don't know because Mudsdale I feel is pretty bulky. Nihilego protects. So an Instruct return might have been the way to go, but then again, you know. Let's see, come on, knock it out. Okay, cool, it does. That is good for me. That is good for me. Sunlight fades, doesn't really matter. Nihilego's burned. So we don't need to worry too... I mean, we need to worry about it because it's a special attacker, but at least it's taking some burn damage every turn. He's going to bring out Dolomise. I don't have a way to beat Dolomise with Snorlax. No, I don't. I do not. I need to protect Oranguru and return into the Nihilego. I do not have a way to deal with Dolomise. Wow. Okay, I had Torkoal to deal with Dolomise, but Torkoal's gone. Nihilego protects, but it fails. Snorlax goes for the return. We knock out Nihilego. Anchor Shot. We protect that. I don't know how much damage that does. I don't know if we can like survive it. We see Tapu Koko come out. I don't know if a return will be enough damage to knock him out, but I have to Psychic the Delamise and return into the Tapu Koko. I have to hope that like a Rangaroo somehow just knocks out. Snorlax returns, doesn't matter. Anchor Shot. That's probably gonna knock me out, right? Yeah, that does knock me out. That's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can knock out the Tapu Koko. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Let's see what's gonna happen. Is it? Oh, I could bring it to time though. Maybe with Recycle. That could be my win condition. I think that's gonna have to be my win condition. Going for like Recycle, Protect. So I Recycle this turn. I Recycle this turn, then I Protect next turn. Or I just keep going for Recycles. That has to be my win condition. Power Whip. How much damage does Power Whip do? Oh man, is this really my win condition? Like, do I really want to do this? I don't really want to do this, but I feel like it's my win condition, so I feel like I should do this. Recycle. Let's see. He might be able to win, though. Based on how much damage his moves do. Okay. Recycle. We can Protect next turn. Alright, Protect. Then Recycle next turn. He might forfeit. That's kind of what I'm hoping happens. He's going to Protect also. That's fine. I think he knows the game that we're playing. Alright, we can Recycle. Actually, let's not Recycle. Let's Curse here. And then we'll Recycle next turn. Alright, we avoided an attack. Let's try and get our defenses up. And try and, you know, bring it down to the time. I don't know if we're going to win, because who knows with the year time thing. But let's go for another Curse, actually. And then I'm going to go for a Recycle next turn. Because I just got my berry popped. Eating the Figgy Berry. And we get the Curse up, so we're getting pretty defensive right now. Oh, this is ridiculous. But I don't want to just give him the win. I don't want to just give up if I feel like there's a chance that I could potentially win. He's gonna go for the Phantom Force. Does Phantom Force even affect me? Because it's like a Ghost type move and I'm normal type. Phantom Force, yeah, it doesn't have any effect on Snorlax. Alright, let's do some stalling. And you know what? I'm just gonna like quit talking for a little bit and I'll just speed up this part, so I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, I'm gonna win with struggle, and my opponent got super salty about that. So he flipped the Wi-Fi switch after all that shenanigans, after he saw the damage from the max cursed Snorlax struggle. Wow. I can't. Well, after you sit there that long, you just rage and flip the Wi-Fi switch. Like what? Oh my goodness. Okay. And after how long that took, I don't actually know if that was just one battle or two. I think it was one, so we're gonna continue battling. We're gonna get into our second battle. If not, then I guess you guys are gonna get a third battle for this episode. And that is bullcrap. I should have like 30 wins and 31 losses, and my rating should be boosted up already. But no, someone just decides, hey, I'm gonna flip the Wi-Fi switch. At least, you know, the rating would change after, like if I was to log out for a little bit and then log back in, at least the rating would get boosted up. So I'm pretty happy with the Snorlax. I cannot believe how much damage that thing did with a struggle. Oh, that was crazy. That game took forever. So that's why I figured, you know, I should probably speed it up for you guys. But I'll see you guys. Oh, there we go. We have an opponent from Japan rating 1425, so not as high of a rating as our last opponent. I think our last one was like 1519 or something. But they are running Pelipper, Whimsicott, Marowak, Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, and Nihilego. So I do like the option of leading with my Torkoal Lilligant here, because basically if I was to lead with Hariyama, he could potentially he could lead with like Tapu Lele, then I can't psychic, or then I can't fake out because of the psychic terrain. Oranguru is pretty good if I can get Trick Room off, that is. The only problem with that is Whimsicott can switch up the Trick Room. And then Hariyama, do I want Hariyama? Hariyama gives me Poison Jab. Hariyama gives me Fake Out, Pressure. It's either Hariyama or Snorlax. Like, I kind of want to bring Snorlax, but I think that might just be because of the last game and how ridiculous I saw that struggle damage doing. Tapu Fini. Do I want to bring Tapu Fini? Actually, yes and no. Yes and no. I think I'm gonna bring Tapu Fini. I'm gonna do it. I want to, but at the same time, I don't know if I should, because I do see the like Tapu Koko and the Nihilego, which could deal really well against my Tapu Fini. But this might work out. Maybe he's not expecting me to bring the Tapu Fini because of his team composition, or her team composition. I don't know. That's what I need to start thinking, like, what are they expecting me to bring? They do lead with Tapu Lele Whimsicott, so kind of what I figured they'd lead with, why I didn't want to lead my Hariyama and Oranguru lead, because I wouldn't be able to fake out, and then he could just reverse Trick Room. So this I think is better for me, because I can just go for like an After You Eruption, or I could go for the Sleep Powder on Tapu Lele, which could miss though, is the only problem. I definitely want to go for Eruption. And then I need to decide, do I Sleep Powder, or do I just go for the After You? I think I should be faster in the sun, so I could potentially get the Sleep Powder off. What if it misses? But if it lands, then it's good, right? So we're gonna go with it. Sleep Powder on Tapu Lele, because Psychic Terrain only stops priority moves. He's gonna withdraw Tapu Lele, so this might be alright. He's gonna bring Pelipper out, so we could potentially Sleep Powder Pelipper. Whimsicott goes for a taunt, but you can't do that. You can't do prankster shenanigans with the the Psychic Terrain, so that's good for me. And we do get the sleep off on the Pelipper. And Eruption actually does a lot of damage, even in the rain, to that Whimsicott. Not so much to the Pelipper. So I'm going to actually switch out into Oranguru here, I think. Actually, we're in the rain. Maybe I'll switch out into Tapu Lele. Or Tapu Fini, I mean. And then go... I think we're going to... Actually, you know what? We are going to do that. We're going to switch out into Tapu Fini. And we're going to go for the Hidden Power Ice into Whimsicott with our Lilligant. I think this will work. I hope it'll work. Because Lilligant's probably more supportive type thing. It's got like Prankster. So we got the Misty Terrain, the oh, there's the Tailwind. That's fine though. That's not too much of a big deal. It's a little annoying to deal with, but if I get Trick Room up, then it's completely fine. It just means that I'll definitely go first if I get the Trick Room up. So we do get the Ice Beam off onto the Whimsicott. Did he bring Tapu Koko? That is the question, because if he brought Tapu Koko, then that could be a bit of a problem here. He did bring Tapu Koko. He did bring Tapu Koko. Alright, I don't want to deal with the electric terrain. We're gonna switch Torkoal back in, and we're gonna protect with our Lilligant here. And then I'm gonna try and go for a Sleep Powder onto the Tapu Koko. Or I could actually just go for like an After You Eruption. I might do that instead of the Sleep Powder. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Assuming that Torkoal survives. I mean, not an Eruption, a Heat Wave. Assuming he survives. Because if he gets hit, then I definitely don't want to go for the Eruption, especially if he takes a lot of damage. Lilligant's going to protect. I'm a little scared that he's going to try and target down Lilligant, but... Wild Charge into Torkoal. Does a good chunk of damage. It looks like he is... No, not Life Orb, just recoil damage. Pelipper's still asleep. So let's go for a Heat Wave. And I think I'm going to go for the After You Heat Wave here. Yeah, I'm going to do that, because I still have access to Sleep Powder. Since we have the sun up right now. I'm going to withdraw his Pelipper. Going to bring out Tapu Lele, changing up the terrain a little bit. Alright, Psychic Surge. That's fine though. Wild Charge. Ooh, that thing's fast. That thing must be choiced. No, he has Tailwind up. That's right. I completely spaced that out. Uh-oh. That was wrong. That was the wrong play to make. I have to bring Oranguru, and I have to try and get a Trick Room off. And I will try and go for a Sleep Powder on Tapu Koko. I completely forgot he had Tailwind up. So let's go for the Trick Room. Then let's go for the... How many turns of Tailwind left, actually? Oh, that was the last turn of Tailwind? Okay, it doesn't show, one of the two. So either that was the last turn of Tailwind, or that thing is just like choiced into Wild Charge. And it's like Choice Scarf or something? Let's Sleep Powder the Tapu Lele. Because I don't know if I'm faster than Tapu Koko based off of that last turn. Tailwind, turn number 1. Okay, just showed that there's Tailwind up there. There's Pelipper. Gonna make it rain again. I guess that's not too much of a big deal. Oh, Taunt on Tapu Koko? What? What is going on? Can't use Trick Room after Tailwind peters out. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see here. I guess we Psychic into the Tapu Koko, and I guess we Ice Beam into the Tapu Koko also, because that's the threat. Oh, I could have Sleep Powdered it. No, damage is what I need. I need to knock out Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko is what I need to get knocked out. He's not choiced. He has Wild Charge, Taunt, and then he's got Protect. He knows that he's the threat. He's gonna protect it. Alright. Pelipper is still asleep. So Pelipper's gonna wake up next turn though. And I think I go for the same play. I think I just Psychic into Tapu Koko and Hidden Power it as well. I think I just go for the same play. I think that's what we do. I hope this works, but I don't know. Brave Bird? What? Tapu Koko has Brave Bird also? What the heck? Okay, so it's like a physical, defensive Tapu Koko. I'm gonna get hurt by the recoil. Pelipper's gonna wake up. He's gonna Hurricane into the Lilligant spot. I could have protected that spot. That would have been pretty nice, doing that. Yeah, that would have been nice, actually. Psychic is going to pick up the knockout on Tapu Koko. Oh, thank you. Taunt wears off. Okay, thank you. I'm going to Calm Mind and Trick Room, I think, because I do know Pelipper has access to Tailwind, but will his Pelipper have Tailwind since his Whimsicott did? Gonna bring Tapu Fini out, and then I'm gonna bring Tapu Fini out. He's gonna bring Tapu Lele out. Sorry about that. Got them a little confused. I still think setting up Trick Room and then Calm Mind would probably be the best bet. I could Muddy Water just for, you know, some damage. No, I'm gonna Calm Mind. I'm gonna try and set up a little bit. I feel like I can, so I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I can, but I feel like I can, so let's find out. Hurricane. Z-move. Uh-oh, Z-move. Psychic Z-move. Psychic EM Z-move into... Oh no, who's he hitting? I think Oranguru can live it, so please hit Oranguru. I don't know if Tapu... We're not in the Psychic terrain, though. We're in the Misty terrain. I didn't protect, though. No, I couldn't live it. He got a crit. I don't know if that crit mattered. Oh, he crit me. He crit me. I could have protected and Trick Room. That would have been just such a safer play. That would have just been a much safer play. Why didn't I do that? I don't know. Sidekick into Pelipper. I honestly thought that it would be fine. So it might have been fine if I didn't get crit, but I don't know. Moonblast. How much does this Moonblast do? How much damage does Oranguru take from Tapu? The Tapu and the Hurricane? Ugh. Enough to pop my Citrus Berry. Now I can probably get rid of the Pelipper, but I think that's all I can do, really. I could Psychic the Pelipper, I could Psychic the Tapu Lele, but I don't think Psychic will be enough to knock out Tapu Lele because he resists it. I know it won't be enough to knock him out, so I'm just gonna go with like this. Psychic and Pelipper, pretty much accept my defeat. I could have protected Oranguru last turn, and then Pelipper could have went for like a Hurricane, and then he might have missed, and then that might have given me a better chance at winning. But I think my main mistake this game was not protecting the Tapu Fini when I went for Trick Room. Yeah, okay, Psychic's not doing enough. We can just forfeit then, unless if this Moonblast doesn't knock us out. And that will be our second game. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, go hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, all that good stuff. Really does help me out, and I really do appreciate when you guys do that. So thanks again, and goodbye, friends.